Good morning. Excuse me. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Backpacktrader training room for Monday, October 4th, 2021. This is John in for Troy today. He's preparing for tomorrow's Catapult Grains Boot Camp, Part 2. Good morning, Pamela. I'm assuming that my audio is good this morning. Please do say hello. And good morning to you as well, Miles. Just about ready for the market to open. We've got a get in sync short coming up as a possibility on the YM. We'll need to pull back into that trade. Actually, markets are open, and that's a get in sync capable trade on the Russell as well. It was hanging right around the entry at market open, so the Russell is short. The YM didn't quite trigger long. I'm sorry, the YM didn't quite get up high enough to trigger into the short. And it looks like it may go ahead and hit money management or not. There's money management on the Russell. While those are working, and there's money management on the YM, so that trade is off the table. We'll wait for a new setup there. Crude and unleaded this morning off to quick 1 or 2 and done sessions. Crude this morning picking up a 1 and done on the short. Actually, no, it's not 1 and done. I didn't see that. Oh, that's going to get really interesting because that actually is going to go long, stop and reverse to short with just a small, it's going to be 77.07, and it's still going to trigger in for a 14 tick loss. That's 28 and less 4. 8, 30, down 36. We get, okay, we get targets 1 and 2 on this short for 10 and 16. So we're down 26, up 26 on that trade. And we pick up the long, which gives us target 1, but misses target 2 by 1 tick, it looks like. This will be trade number 3. Actually, we don't take that trade. That's trade number 4. Trade 3 got it. So we're down 10 ticks on the morning on crude for the 10 a.m. session. Unleaded actually did go 2 and done, picking up the short at 91.18, getting a partial stop out at 27.31. Then we get go long, get 67 ticks to target 2, and looks like back to 27.77 from the entry at 27, so 50 ticks. So 117 ticks on the second trade on top of the first trade. Gives us a strong POQ on unleaded this morning. And the Russell just hanging around the entry Oh, and the YM getting a short that's gone full stop on us. The YM just looks like it wants to go up, but it's giving us short trades. So we take a 32 tick stop out on that. So that's 64 that we need to make up. No activity this morning that we could take advantage of on the pound Aussie. That's been in on my chart. That's been in a short trade since around 7:30 this morning, hitting target 2. So trailing and 2 positions already off. No session Wednesday. I'm still recovering from the flu, so I'm not going to pick up 3 this week. And Troy's going to use his voice for the week on the grain session tomorrow. So no session on Wednesday or the crude oil report. I will be back in on Thursday, and hopefully next week we'll be back to a regular schedule. And another short on the YM. That one's not tradable. That's 3 seconds between bar closes. That one's definitely not tradable. This one was get in sync even if you didn't get on it to begin with, and then it went to a full stop. Now, if you were looking for it to test that swing high before getting in it, you could have avoided it. It spiked down hard and then came back up. And now we have a long trade on the YM at 34,221. And definitely in that trade. So the YM is long, and the Russell stopped out of it short, but it made target 2 for a one and done session and a fairly strong trailer almost target 2. And looks like a possible, no. All right, so the Russell is done. The YM is trying to get done. All right, and YM taking some heat now. And another full stop out of the YM. All right, let's see what soybeans did. 8:30 stopped out of the get in sync trade, and we get a long setup that got in sync. So we're in the long, and there is our money management at 12:43 even. So not doing much in soybeans this morning. Soybeans, target 1 and money management. So that'll be a one and done session for soybeans. And target 2. And the YM with another full stop out. YM does not inside on Spotlight. Now I'm showing a new short on my chart. Nothing from trade a day. Looks like that's going to be the EMA is going to be in a different place, so not getting the yellow trade. Either that or the earlier pink trade has not stopped out on TradeStation. The YM with a fourth trade number 4, another long. And target 3 on soybeans. Soybean stopped up to 42.50. And the YM looks like it's maybe getting some upward momentum here on the long. And the pound Aussie short on my chart stopped out. That one was pretty easily avoidable. Spiked down to the entry and then right back up. So chances are you didn't get your entry in quickly enough to get into that. Hopefully not, anyway. If you're trading on Awanda data. And the YM stopping and reversing to short, and now taking heat. $12.43.50 for soybean stop. And another full stop out on the YM. Bad day on the YM. And the YM with a fourth, or a sixth trade, another short, and immediately taking heat again, bouncing off the 50. And full stop out again, and no winning trades on the YM this morning. That's extremely unusual. But some days are like that. So soybeans is in its POQ trade, and Pound Aussie has had no actionable trades on my setup this at the moment. And I don't expect to see a trade coming up here because we don't have any overbought or oversold readings. Our last reading was an overbought back here. And then we had this successful short trade before our start time. And soybeans picking up another tick, 1243.75. Coming up on the 10 a.m. session for crude, still over a minute to go. Soybeans looks like it's going to come to 1245.50 for the stop on the close of this bar. And soybeans, or not soybeans, the YM getting its first successful trade. Was trade number 7 this morning. We're out of the market at this point, getting a target 1 and it looks like target 1 and 1 tick break even on the trailer. And up to 44.75 for the stop on soybeans. Looks like soybeans will pick up at least 2 more ticks on the close of this bar, coming up to 45.25 at least. And 10 o'clock session is open for crude, but went too far on the short. So we're waiting for a new setup there. Any questions this morning? Just 6 people in this morning, and that could be because the schedule didn't show today's session until I got up this morning and saw that it was scheduled for tomorrow, and that wasn't going to work. Catapult grains tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for those that are signed up. No session on Wednesday, and I will be back on Thursday. And another successful trade on the YM. And soybeans coming down and stopping out. And I missed it while I was watching the YM and looking for a trade on crude. All right. Long trade on crude filtered by the squeeze filter, not necessarily what that one is meant to do. And that one's one that would be optional. Can you adjust that above the 50? All right, looks like and Russell and the YM turning down now. They're both in negative territory this morning. The YM just right around the session open yesterday evening. The Russell sitting just below yesterday evening's open, but not down to the session lows. And the YM going through target 4. It looks like crude and unleaded going into consolidation mode. So unless there are questions, looks like 45.25 for the soybean stop out. Yeah, that just looks messy. And I think the market has had its run this morning. So without any further questions, I'm going to call it an early morning. My wife has a medical appointment this morning, so I'm going to head out with her. So I will see everybody that's in the Catapult Grains tomorrow, and after that, I will see everybody on Thursday. Cheers to you as well, Pamela. Remember, no session on Wednesday, or no regular session tomorrow. So we will see everybody in the Catapult Grains boot camp or in the regular Thursday session. Have a good one. Thank you, Miles. You have a great day as well.